I want to welcome you to the National Society of Professional Engineers 45th Annual Federal Engineer of the Year Award ceremony. My name is Monica Schultz. I am the Executive Director and CEO of NSPE, and I'm delighted to see all of you here today to be part of this prestigious ceremony. I had the opportunity to meet some of you before we started lunch, so welcome, welcome. We're so thrilled that you're here. This ceremony takes place during Engineers Week, or what we like to call E-Week. It was founded by NSPE in 1951, and E-Week is dedicated to ensuring a diverse and well-educated future engineering workforce and engaging, educating, and inspiring more children and young adults to consider a career in engineering and technology careers. So a little bit about NSPE. We are the only federation that represents the interests of professional engineers with a mission to foster licensed PEs in service to society. With a multidisciplinary membership, NSPE provides community, resources, advocacy, learning, and career support that serves PEs and the profession, and those that are on their way to being a PE. PEs are the pillar to ensuring that the public can be confident that engineering decisions that affect their lives, their families, their communities are being made by qualified and ethically accountable professionals. What you do for your communities, the public, our families is critical. You ensure that we live in a safe, healthy, thriving world, and we really want to thank you for your service. Now on to today's awards ceremony. NSPE's Federal Engineer of the Year Award is in its 45th year and is one of the ways to recognize and celebrate your considerable contributions and success in engineering. It is part of E-Week to highlight the significant contributions federal PEs make. The ceremony itself will begin after lunch, but at this time, I would like our president, Bill Atkinson, PE, to come onto stage to begin today's event.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bill Atkinson, PE, fellow NSPE, president of the National Society of Professional Engineers, and it is truly an honor to be here with you today. You know, as I look out at this group, the paths that brought us all together today vary so greatly. We just recently spent some time with some middle school children and thinking of all the different paths that they have here. You know, the paths on the road to excellence, however, are always one with many purposeful decisions. To rise to the level that you have all attained doesn't happen by accident or without a lot of hard work. I'm so honored and happy to be here and be a part of helping recognize you for what you've all been, which is truly exceptional. It's clear that you choose to live your lives in a way that not only honors our profession, but continually makes the world a better place. And for that, and for the public, we should all be truly thankful for you. For almost 90 years, NSPE has worked to realize the vision of a world where the public can be confident that engineering decisions affecting their lives are made by qualified and ethically accountable professionals, by advancing the role of licensed professional engineers and the qualified engineering team in service to society. Today, we honor 26 exceptional engineers employed by our federal government who epitomize this ideal. Too often, your contributions to the public good go unrecognized. Ours is a profession that tends to get noticed only when things go wrong. Each of you are living examples of the values we hold as a profession and as the National Society of Professional Engineers. From your biographies, I can see that each of you being honored today shares these values. You use your scientific and technical knowledge and skills in creative and innovative ways to fulfill society's needs and are dedicated to making this world a healthier and safer place for all of humankind. At this time, I'd like to ask NSPE President-elect Brian Maum, PE, fellow NSPE, to come to the stage to present the agency awards.
Good afternoon. It's a great pleasure to be with you here today. The Federal Engineer of the Year Award program has honored hundreds of accomplished professional engineers. What all of you do every day is outstanding and worthy of recognition. As Bill has previously mentioned, NSPE sponsors the Federal Engineer of the Year Award because we believe that you and your accomplishments deserve national recognition. All of our agency engineers of the year are highlighted in our program, and all of you have done amazing things as engineers in government. It's important to note that the awards given today should be received with a great deal of pride and honor. To be recognized among your professional peers is one of the highest honors you can receive, especially when your peers are engineers who strive for perfection. It is my pleasure to congratulate you on behalf of NSPE. We are proud of you and your accomplishments as engineers.
Now we'll present the 10 engineers among the agency winners who were chosen by our judging panel as NSPE's top 10 federal engineers of the year. On behalf of the National Society of Professional Engineers, it gives me tremendous pleasure to announce the 2024 Federal Engineer of the Year. Will you please join me on stage, Captain Stephen B. Martin, Jr., PhD, PE, U.S. Department of Health. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. Exceeding 20 years of research and field experience, Martin is a renowned specialist in ventilation and engineering controls, ultraviolet, germicidal irradiation, airborne infectious disease transmission, and indoor environmental quality. Since 2020, he has focused his expertise on mitigating the global COVID-19 pandemic. Early in that mission, Martin guided federal and state entities, healthcare operations, private businesses, commercial airlines, school environments, unions, and other stakeholders in Operation Warp Speed protocols. His foremost responsibilities were providing safe ventilation to border security facilities, law enforcement operations, embassies, and U.S. military bases. His shared knowledge encompassed more than 25 presentations, 1,000 consultations, and 50 document reviews for technical content. As senior research engineer, Martin steered the air cleaning working group in 2023 in the development of the American Society for Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Engineers Standard 241, Control of Infectious Aerosols, published last July. This consensus-based enforceable standard will reduce indoor exposure to viruses and other pathogens that cause personal harm and economic damage yearly. Martin further piloted CDC's 2023 updated ventilation guidance to prevent the continued spread of COVID-19 and prepare buildings for future diseases spread by infectious aerosols. For your outstanding engineering achievements and contributions to the engineering profession and to humankind, I am privileged to present you with the 2024 Federal Engineer of the Year Founders Medallion.
Thanks for that. I'm not a big awards guy, so please sit down. You're all making me very uncomfortable. I just want to say thanks. This is a huge honor. Thanks to NSPE for putting on this great event. I never dreamed this would happen, so I didn't even think about what I'd say as I'm standing up here. I want to thank my branch chief, Dr. Stella Hines, who insisted on nominating me for this, even though I tried talking her out of it. I'll thank my mom for insisting to be here today, even though I'm 52 years old. And thank my beautiful wife, Michelle, who actually works with me at CDC NIOSH, so she knows what I go through, but has to tolerate a lot of travel and time away from home and late work days to be here. But most importantly, this day is not about me, it's about all of us. There's a lot of great engineers sitting in this room. I busted my tail over the last 4 years of the COVID pandemic. Things are finally letting up a little bit, but I know all of you busted your tail over the last 4 years too. So thank you for all you do for the profession. Thanks for all you do to help the people of this great country of ours. Thanks for being here.